Good day, traders. Hoping that everybody's doing well today. Let's see what we can find in the markets. I need to change my source. There we go. Good morning, Justin. Good morning. How's the sound check? Yesterday there was a bit of an issue with my sound, so I'm just hoping everybody can hear me now. Just confirm on the side there how my sound is, then we can continue. How's my sound? Morning, Justin. Just tell me how the sound is, and then I can get to it, and then we can see what we can find in the markets today. Okay. Sound is perfect. That's good. That's brilliant. So, let's start with what we had yesterday. Yesterday was a bit of a messy day. Everything literally went the other way around, and we got stopped out. I think it was once, if I'm not mistaken. If anybody got stopped more than once, then please just check the video of how to take our trades. Please do that. Yeah, this is the trade. Is this the trade? This one went, let me just make it slightly bigger. I'm not sure how that one went. Oh, there we go. This is the trade from yesterday. It literally came down, triggered us in the trade, got us out. But we didn't get in that one. This is the one that kicked us out literally after it entered. We went in, and then trade got triggered here, and then literally went down and shot all the way down. So this is where I started seeing that there's a bit of a misbehaving in the markets, and advise that everybody should actually stop the orders, and let's see what the market gives us. Because everything, even this trade literally went AWOL, and TG, I know it went really AWOL. So we were out of the markets, AWOL there. Now, if you were using, I'm going to give you guys a typical, sorry about that, a typical example of why we don't use limit orders. If we're using limit orders, you would have been triggered here and then all the way down. That's why we wait for the candle to close inside the chart, really 15 minutes, sometimes a 5. 15 is ideal, or below, even if it closes here. Then we put a buy stop, and then waiting for price to kick in when it goes back up using momentum. So that's why we do not use limit orders. We wait for price to drop first and then come in when it comes up. You'd rather miss the trade than be kicked out of an unnecessary trade. And then this one also an AWOL. I'm going to show you, this is a very nice example actually. Let me just go back here. Okay, so we've got the 15-minute. It closed here, so you would have had a buy stop here, and then you weren't going to get kicked in. Price went down. This is why you want to really focus on using stops. Sometimes you do get those special positions or special times where you can use a limit, and usually you do that probably after like 2 good trades or 1 good trade that's still running, and you know that you either break even for the day or you get a very nice trade. So that's the beautiful way of looking at it. And then this one also AWOL, literally went all the way out. So with this trade as well, if you had used what's this, a limit, you'd have been kicked out badly. So yeah, these are the trades that actually gave me a bit of a as I do not trade. So this one we could have got, but I was already disappointed by the past couple of positions on how they went, and decided that, listen, let's call it a day. But this would have been a beautiful one. So because it went out, and then after it closed, you'd had your buy stop. It would have been kicked in here, and then you'd have had a very nice down move. But yeah, did not get that. USD JPY went down and literally dismantled our levels. Gold. What happened to gold? Okay, I'm not seeing my analysis here. Okay, but that's fine. And then Bitcoin. Somebody asked me to look at Bitcoin, and I did state that these candles, I do not like how they look, but yeah, a good buy should be coming out soon. Awesome. So what do you guys want me to look at today? Just drop your pairs on the side there, and then let's see what we can look at today. Meanwhile, I'll just be going through the markets, trying to find some good entries or good positions to enter at. Okay, so with the ARCAD, we don't really have any place to work from, which is a bit disappointing. Usually I get a very nice move from this one, and this is the daily chart, so we have to watch out for that. So there's nothing happening there. And then AUD, Swiss franc, also nothing brilliant happening there. AUD USD, got a very nice level there, but there's no spinning off area from. CAD Swiss franc is gone. Just move that. AJ is gone. Okay, wait. So we might get a good one from AJ. CHF we also might get a good one coming from that. And then we might get a good one coming from that as well. EURGBP, pretty good one as well, we might get from there. And then, so I'm just scanning through the markets, trying to find a good area where I can work from, and see if we can take advantage. See if we can take advantage of a very nice move. AUDNZD, nothing neat there. USD, probably gonna get a very nice one there. GCAD, nothing there, nothing there, something there. NZD something beautiful there. NZD USD, nothing there. UCAD is gone. This one is gone. We won't get anything from that one. USD Swiss franc, nothing there. Nothing there. UJ, nothing there. GJ, we could get a good one if we didn't miss it yet. Gold. This is a pair that's been very nice to us, but there's nothing today. Oil smashed through the level, so whoever got that sell, yeah, that's a very nice one. US 100, nothing there for us. US 30. Oh, we got a very nice one here. 24R from last week's entry, but there's nothing there today. VIX as well. It was a look at that. It was a. Let me just make it bigger. This was a very epic trade. 78R basically. Yeah, unless we held on, but 75, 78. That was a pretty good one. I actually want to look at the before picture and the after. Okay, and then Bitcoin. Bitcoin, we don't. Let's see. Yeah, nope. There's not a good entry for us there, so we're definitely out of Bitcoin. These are the pairs that I would look at. If you guys don't have any pairs that you want me to focus on, I'm just gonna do 2 pairs here, and then we'll dive into the market. Okay, so okay, the news. There's nothing interesting happening here, so we're still good. We're still good for the day. There we go. So we've got a pretty neat area here. I'm doing EU. Pretty neat area here that we're working with. You can see what's happening there. And then probably use that level there, which seems a bit neat for us. Okay, there we go. And then probably use that level there. Try to find a good stop loss range. 6 pips, pretty good. Go back to the 1 hour, come back down again here, and then look at a potential buy here at the 50% mark. So would look at an entry level at that point. Okay, so this would be a better trade, and some people want to take it from this level, but I like those tight stops. I mean, with this 3.5, by the time the trade retraces back into this a level, you're already 2 out. You've taken some profits, you've moved your stop to entry, and you're doing pretty good. So you really want to take advantage. There's something else that I'm looking at working on probably in the next week or two. We'll share with you guys where we'll be focusing on specific trades, literally only targeting your 3R, 2R, but also looking at only going for around 5 pips or so, net 5 pips. So that's something that I'd really want us to take a look at. Yeah, so let's see what we can find here. So we've got that entry level here, the entry level here, the stop at the bottom here. Or what we can do is you can put your entry level at the top here and stop at the bottom. But let's make it slightly easier. Let's do that. Okay, so there we go. It dropped our R to 9.5 instead of 19. So yeah, but remember, wait for price to get into the range, then you put your stop order, and then all the way up. So yeah, don't just put a limit. So that's the first trade we're looking at. And then NZD Swiss franc. I see James wants us to look at NASDAQ and US 30. Okay, so yeah, this one went AWOL on us. Anyway, so with this, we've got a pretty good level here that we're working with a very neat entry zone here. And something happened here yesterday, so we have to just watch out for that level, and we'll see how that works out. And then dropping down to the 15-minute, see if this candle is friendly to us, which it is. Just calculate stop loss range. That's a bit too much, so we need to get a better entry. So this is those times where using that fib would be ideal. So you can get a better stop loss range. So we would basically just do that. We would just do that. Get a nice, a better level to work from. So let's see how that works out for us, and potentially would have a beautiful entry in actually in a couple of minutes. So you should have this trade ready. Yeah, just have this trade ready. Wait for it to go down a bit. Or what we can do, let's use this very same level here actually, so we don't get kicked out or anything like that. It just reduced our R there, but yeah, you do get those. So this is a good trade to look at. NZD Swiss franc. Let's see what's happening here. Okay, there we go. I'm also setting it up on my side. 13 pip spread. It's a bit too much for my liking. It's way too big actually. So if the spread is 13, so looking at a look at that plus that, so I'll have to wait for price to drop down a bit more before I enter this trade. But if your spread is neat, then you can put a buy stop here. Okay, so sorry about that. And then just going to look at what James wants us to look at. NASDAQ and US 30, and then we can get ready for the markets. So I did scan through it now, and there was nothing I saw earlier on the daily and the bigger time frames, but we could potentially see something in the lower time frames, and we would find a good entry to work with. So with US 100, we're looking at something along these ranges. Dropping down to the hourly chart, we do see that beautiful level here, and we see that there's a bit of something happening there as well. So I'll probably try and look at a sell in this level, trying to find an area where price comes into this levels, and then see how there's quite a number of things that we need to, or that will probably be closed, and also in this level here as well. So yeah, we would find a pretty good sell in this area, targeting these levels. So this is what I would wait for, and see how that works out. There we go. So what we just did now, we went and started looking at taking this position from a lower time frame instead of the usual daily. I seldom take these ones, but they happen. They happen. Let me mark it as well. I'll drop it in the group. And then US 30 as well. There was really nothing happening that we can look at. But now if you go to the 1 hour, let's see what we can find on the 1 hour. Go back to the 4. So on the 4, there's a bit of a level here. I don't know if it's been respected or not. And then there's that one there, and quite a number of balances here. So we're probably looking at a good sell from this one. We're probably looking at a good sell. Now the question is, where would we take it from? Where would we take it from? And then looking at the 1 hour, I'd want to take it from this level here. Yep, I'd want to take it from this level. So if we make it slightly bigger, 15 minutes, did kick us, did do that there. Get this massive balance there. So yeah, would look at something along these ranges and take a sell at these levels, targeting these imbalances at the bottom. And there we go. So would look at something like this on the US 30, also taken from the very small time frame. There we go. It's actually a bit bigger than that. The target is slightly bigger because we'll be targeting this level here. We just have to be wary that at this level you might have a bit of a reaction. So that'll be how we take this one. Any questions so far? Please drop them on the chat side, and then we are good to go. And that's it for the day, guys. We've got some good pairs, and the rest of the pairs I'm just gonna drop on the premium channel. And don't forget to like, don't forget to subscribe, and let's see what we can get today. Remember, risk management as well. Key is risk management. Anyway, guys, have an awesome day. Happy trading. Don't lose too much. Once you hit 2 stops, get out of the markets. Tomorrow's another day. Cheers, guys.